Let's go through what Church Outreach in a Box really is. My name is Catherine Vanderlaan. I am the creator of Church Outreach in a Box. I am a pastor's wife. I'm a devoted Jesus follower and lover. I listen to the Holy Spirit. I read my Bible, and I would love to help you evangelize. So that's what we're doing here. We are figuring out what would work well for your church, and by church I don't mean the building, I mean the people. What would work well for your church to reach out to your community. That's what outreach really is figuring out who in your community has an open heart and mind, wants to know Jesus, and probably also needs some help. So let's go through what Church Outreach in a Box is. Church Outreach in a Box has a mission. Our mission is to make it easy for churches to reach out to your communities and have a discipleship program that teaches your congregation how to effectively evangelize. So it's two different programs. We follow the missionary model, which is just Jesus's model, and it's a model that missionaries use all around the world, which you can see on the screen. Pause it if you want to read it. I'm going to quickly go through what we do. Church Outreach in a Box has a couple major components here. Effective evangelism. So outreach and evangelism, that's the goal of the whole program. We have a little mini program that is all around discipling your congregation into effective outreach and evangelism. Outreach is going out to your community with something. Evangelism is bringing them into a loving relationship with Jesus Christ. Now we know that God's the only one who does that. God is the only one who can bring you into a loving relationship with Him. He also uses us as His hands and feet and mouth and warm hugs and embraces in all different ways to show the love of God and to pique curiosity and pique that hunger for Him. So we have a volunteer training program. That's the very first bit. It's 3 or 4 weeks long, 1.5 hours each. And it trains people into how to be missional in their communities. And then we have other programs. Right now we have 2 programs. Financial Abundance, it's a financial literacy course for your church and your community. And we have Get a New Full-Time Job. It is a course that helps people learn the basics and the tempo for how to get a new full-time job if they're looking to get a new job. So these are very, very practical things. Later on, we're going to have other courses part of this. An elder care course, mostly targeted to millennials. Applied nutrition course, so that people know how to feed themselves. and then we'll keep going. We just keep going. This is, in a nutshell, how we are, how my church is reaching out to their community. We put on programs run by volunteers. It's all pre-recorded, and we have all the promotional material available for you. So all that promotional material, a ton, slides, handouts, flyers, pulpit announcements if you want them, all this optional stuff, online posts, social media posts, all that stuff is available if you want it. If you don't want it, don't use it. That's fine. Most churches put this on for their, including my own, put this on for their church first, and then they put it on for their community. So they test it out. The major, and don't miss this, the major component of this is at the end of every single class, there's a testimony done by somebody at the church. So the outreach in a box part is a course that is feeding your community. It is helping them in a very practical way. And the church part is you. That is, you as a church are sharing the gospel at the end of every single session. And this opens up people's hearts and minds and ties them to the community. It is how they get to know you and your church and how they build that hunger to get to know Jesus Christ. So anyway, it is all created to work very well together. If you'd like to learn more and like to reach out so that you can get a taste of this and potentially do this at your church, feel free to reach out. I have my contact information on the screen, and I would be so happy to talk to you. Thank you.